Recording in progress.
Okay, hello. In this video, I would like to demonstrate about Informatica cloud service that using data integration. This video about how to make error notification with email when error happen in data task. Okay. First of all, let me explain the scenario. So the first is data is comes from data source. And then the data source we will insert the data from data source into staging in data hub, and then we insert again the data into data mart or model. uh, for this case, the data mart model have a constraint about the ID that the table of the model cannot have a duplicate or the string values. In here, I want to show you about the data model, the model. So we can see the table of the model is using the ID account underscore number is the ID of this table, and it cannot be duplicate or the contains string values. Okay, then there is the data hub or the staging. First is master account, and the second is billing cycle. And this is the data source. Data source is master account and master billing cycle. First of all, I want to delete the record from the staging and the model so we can see how the integration impact. Okay. In the source table, I want to make the integration is comes run well. So I want to making this data is with number. Okay, it looks good. And then this is the billing cycle. Yeah, it looks good. Then I want to run the task flow. But before I run the task flow, I will explain a little bit about this task flow. So there is two table that I want to integrate to the staging. So the first data task that what is doing is inserting data into staging. This is for the account table and this is for the billing cycle. And the second part is to inserting the data from the staging into the data mart. Okay, for the account step one, inserting data from data source into the staging. It's just like the ordinary mapping. From the source, we set up the connection and the table and the target. We set up the connection and the target, and also the billing cycle. We set the connection and the table name. And the second part, we want to insert the staging to data mart. In this part, I'm using the data source, the dummy table, because Informatica should have the source and the target that we map. So I make the dummy table. It contains nothing, only dummy data. Yeah, that's only the dummy data and also the target. It also contains the dummy data. So what's make the difference? I'm calling the store procedure in the PostgreSQL in here. Okay. Okay, because I think there is no issue. I want to run this. You can see the job are doing. Okay. The task flow is start to running. Okay. It looks good. It looks works normally. Then we can see from this data, the staging is have a content data from the data source, and this is the billing cycle, and this is the data mark. Okay, it looks good. Okay, right now I want to show you about what happen if uh, the error happen in the processing. Uh, in here we can see the data task is using error handling with custom error handling. We should change this parameter because we want to make error email notification to our email, and we have to add a notification task. You can see in here notification, and you have to add into the all of the process. So when error happen, it will run into the notification task section in here. Okay. Uh, what about the details? The details is where we want to send the email. In this time, I'm using the field. I'm define the field in the first one in the input field. So I define my own email in here, and then it will sending the email to the field. And then what is the email subject? And then what's the content? In the content, you can add your modify what is your notification uh, content in here. In this content, I'm adding some code, reason, and details so we can see why the task is error. Okay. Okay. Right now I want to make the data is fail, and we will see what will happen. So to make it an error, I want to make an ID that contains string value. Sorry. Okay. Then I want to truncate to make it more clear. Okay. This time I want to run okay. We start to running. Okay. The first step is running well. What about the step 2 about inserting data from staging into data mart? Yeah, it failed. In here we can see the error in here, but we also adding some features to sending email, so we can see what's the email content. Okay, this is the error notification that happened in our pipeline, in our task flow, that store procedure in sync master account is invalid number. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you.